Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hawks. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7th seed. And, of course, Charlotte not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Ball, then it's Smith, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, we got Risache, Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Gay in at the power forward position. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
11 feet out. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him there.
Back to Ball. The floater. And Young pulls it down. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Ball passes to Bridges. Gay with a rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw, and 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base, extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
He hits the second from the line. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Back to Smith. Down low. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Daniels misses. Left side, Green. Bridges outside. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Green covering. Here's Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gay. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Tipped. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Now Young. Off target at the rim. Bridges with it. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Clint Capella.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Atlanta making a change here. Krejci's checked in, and Charlotte making a change here. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Young. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
Well, it wasn't a pretty game as far as shooting goes, but ugly wins count just the same.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte. Okongwu, a screen on Bridges. Here's Gay. Inside. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Young's got 7.
And from that extended range, few do it better than Trae Young.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. The Hawks leading. Pass to Krejci. Left side Young. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mark Williams.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Okongwu. And Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
That one misses. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Here's Rizachet. After the basket by Charlotte. The 3 ball. Ball with the rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The muscle coming into play. I like how Nurkic takes on these challenges and finds ways to deliver.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Risache. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. From behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Charlotte on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The Hawks trailing. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simpson in at the 1. There's a screen. Fires for 3. And it's Risache with a 3. Risache's got his second bucket on the night.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
That one goes. Count it. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And here's Charlotte now, following the score by Atlanta. Out of bounds, Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Pass to Krejci. It's rebounded by Salon. Charlotte trailing. Here's Simpson. Ball outside. Nurkic, a screen on LeVert. The 3 from Ball. Offensive board. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for it.
Nurkic, a screen on LeVert. There's Ball with a 3. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to LeVert. Here's Risache. Niang outside. Capella, screen on Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you see that? Capella sets the screen, then gets to a spot where his man can get him the ball for the score.
Here's Simpson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Looking now at some numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Atlanta leading by 3. Left side, Young. There's the drive. Fearless from Young inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Rebound, Trae Young.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to man. Now here's Capella, hounded by Ball. And Capella gets it to go. And now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Here's Ball, following the score by Atlanta. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
And that one drops.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Hornets trail by 8. Now here's Ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Now here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Young against Ball. And he makes it. Young's got 13 now.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Risachet comes in for Man, and Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Smith. 1:06 left to play in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Diabate. Now here's Green. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Williams with the screen. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Bridges. Green with a screen on Okongwu. Three-pointer, Bridges. Bridges can't get that one to fall. Atlanta leading by 8. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Daniels. He's coming off a 25-point game against Philadelphia.
And another key for them was his rebound. Just a great effort.
Risachet, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Hawks ahead. They lead by 8. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, we're scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Charlotte Hornets.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And the Hawks with possession here. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Riziche. And it's Gay in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Young. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Hornets trail by 9. Ball taking his time here. The 3 is up. Okongwu with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Gay. 3-pointer, no good. Smith left side. Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Here's a great chance to look at the teams putting up the most points. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Atlanta in 5th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And he makes a first. Bridges hits them both. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Daniels, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
The first one falls.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels in the league.
Both good from the line that time. Hornets trail by 9. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here they come with numbers in transition. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now one on ball.
Well, if you're looking for someone to make things happen at the offensive end, Trae Young's the guy you want.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw no good. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Good on the second one.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
Ball against Young. Smith outside. Back to ball. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache. Green covering. Young with it. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped. And here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Goes up with the stripe. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Here's Rizachet, hounded by Ball. Pass to Gay. The Hawks need to get one up here. Daniels. Atlanta again missing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Hawks. He's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Kongwu with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Smith. Lets it fly. Rebound, Trae Young.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
On the wing, Daniels, covered by Smith. Young against Ball. The 3 from Rizachet. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball outside. 1:42 left in the third quarter. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And he drops the first.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Ball nails both of them.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And since we have a second, let's take a glance at which shooting guards have shot the ball the best from the line over the last month. 5th best, Karis LeVert.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
Well, it's the kind of reliable shooting a team needs from the 2 spot. It makes the defense work a lot harder when they have to stay active all over the floor.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Wallace. LeVert outside. Pass to Niang for 3. Knocks down the triple. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Here's Bridges. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
LeVert goes against Smith. LeVert, that's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Our activity defensively has been great. Active hands. Okay, the other thing is it's allowing us to defensive rebound. Okay, so keep attacking the defense.
And Quinn Snyder really focusing on stops and limiting the other side to one shot per possession.
Yeah, that's his calling card. Just a terrific defensive coach. He demands excellence from his guys on that end of the floor.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Ball, and it's Nurkic in at the center, filling out the middle. Shot's good by Simpson.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Atlanta leading by 8. LeVert outside. Out to the wing. Krejci, the pass to LeVert. Down low, Niang. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 8. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And there's the screen. Nurkic finds Ball. Puts it up from 12. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Krejci. And he converts the layup. Krejci's got his first basket.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
The Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. And so Ball nails both of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
Here's Ball. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. LeVert passes to Krejci. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Pass to Krejci. The 3-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Diabate. Count the basket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Krejci. LeVert outside. Niang a screen. High arcing shot. The shot by LeVert, no good. For Charlotte, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Ball against Young. Up top, Smith. Over LeVert. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gay comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Young looking around. Pass to Risache. Over Green. And Risache, the bucket on the assist by Young. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well.
LaMelo down the lane. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
There's Young with the 3, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Gay with a rebound. Gay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Young. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defense is right to challenge Young inside, but he's a persistent guy.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. And that one's good. Ball's got 21.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
Ball against Young. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Free throw is good. Young.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Ball. Outside for Green. Pass to Bridges. Goes back up. And here is Williams. Smith in the high post. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. Here's Ball, and that comes off the assist by Green. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Rizachet. Now Young. He's still feeling it. No good on the shot.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
You're around us outside of the locker room. You can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. You can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Trae Young.